We've all heard of tacos and burritos, but have you made a quesadilla? Quesadillas are just as easy to make, but they're more like a Mexican toasted sandwich made with tortillas. They're cheesy and yummy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a mushroom, beef and cheese quesadilla with smashed avocado. So let's get cooking. I'm going to start by adding a tablespoon of butter over medium heat. I always like to use butter when I'm cooking mushrooms. I've got 200 grams of button mushrooms, which I've just roughly diced, and half a finely diced onion. Now give the mushrooms and onions a good stir and let them sweat for a few minutes. I've got 1 teaspoon of finely chopped garlic. I'm going to add that into the pan. The garlic's been cooking for about a minute and the mixture is starting to smell really good. I can now add my 500 grams of regular beef mince straight into the pan. Just break up the mince roughly, and I've got some spices that I'm going to add, which is going to bring this mixture to life. I'm roughly going to add half a teaspoon of oregano leaves, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of one of my favourite spices, smoked paprika. Yum. It will give the mince a lovely smoky flavour. Turn the heat up to high and give the mixture a good stir. This mixture should only take around 3 to 5 minutes to cook. It's looking ready now. I'm going to season it with a dash of salt, and that's ready to set aside. This is the filling for our tortilla, which I'm going to cook up now. To make our quesadilla, I'm using regular flour tortillas. I'm going to pop onto the pan. I'm going to fill half the tortilla with a good amount of extra tasty cheese, just on half of the tortilla. And then I'm going to top the cheese with my beef and mushroom mixture. I don't want to overfill my tortilla, so a few tables of mince mixture is probably fine. And then to finish it off, you guessed it, a little bit more cheese. Not as much as the bottom layer of cheese though. This is ready to be put onto medium to low heat. We don't want to cook the tortilla too quickly so it burns, but it needs to crisp up. So a medium to low heat's good. While that cheese is melting, I'm going to whip up some smashed avocado. To make my smashed avocado, it's so super easy. Use about 1 avocado for every 1 to 2 people that you're cooking for. Simply just remove the pip, scoop out the flesh of the avocado, squeeze in juice of about half a lime, and roughly chop up around 1/4 cup of coriander. Stalks and all. There's heaps of flavour in coriander stalks. Add about a teaspoon of salt. Grab a fork and smash the avocado. That's done. Better check out my quesadilla. This is looking good. The cheese is starting to melt and you can see that the tortilla is starting to cook and crisp up. What I'm going to do now is fold the tortilla onto itself. So you can see that there's those lovely marks that have been made from the griddle pan. Now just using a spatula, I'm going to press down onto the tortilla and then gently put the spatula under the tortilla and flip it over. You don't have to use a griddle pan, you can just use an ordinary frying pan. This is really just to make it look pretty so that the lines are running on both sides. So the cheese is melted, our tortilla's nice and crispy. Time to take it out of the pan and cut it up. My quesadilla is ready to serve. I'm going to cut it into wedges. Look at that cheesy goodness. I'm going to serve it with a dollop of the Avocado Smash. If you like chili, add a dash of the Mexican chili powder on top of your avocado. So there you have it, my mushroom, beef and cheese quesadillas with avocado smash. This mixture will feed loads of people, so invite some friends over and have a quesadilla party.